We are calling for the law enforcement agencies to take strong action against the ringleaders who were responsible for this hostage situation.
I-Union yabasebenzi bemayini iphakamise bona amaziko omthetho akabophe bonke laba abathindeka ekuthunjweni kwabasebenzi bemayini i-Gold One Mine.
The accused was forced to make a confession.
Was forced to make a confession.
That's correct, my lord.
Igqwetha lomsola wesibili ecaleni lokubulawa kwakamiwa lithi umsola wakatelelwa ukutlikihla istatement esasihlolwe futhi estation samapholisa aseMoroka eSoweto.
The most important thing is to finish well, obviously, because the game's only been won in the 80th minute.
Abalandeli bamabhokobhoko bathi ivekele ibakhambela kancane ngathana sekungumgqibelo. Sizikhatsha ukusuka emzimkhulu we-SABC e-Auckland Park ziza kuwe ngopha ngesindebele lotshani emakhaya. Baphume bonke ngemgodini abasebenzi bemayini Gold One Mine eSprings ePumalanga eJohannesburg. Abasebenzi laba besolo bangene ngemgodini ngosonto nabathekelawo. Namhlanje kuseni kuthome kwaphuma abasebenzi abangaphezulu kwekhulu bebagijinyiswela esibhedlela ukuyohlola ubujamo babo bezempilo. Ngokuya kwembiko bebabethe isithabalala ngaphakathi komgodi.
Inum ithi balikhulu nekhomba abasebenzi bemayini abaphume ngemgodini namhlanje ekseni ngemva kokuthunjwa. Ngokutsho kwe-Union le abasebenzi balwe ngamandla bona baphume ngemgodini ngemva kokuqeda amalanga amathathu wonke bavalelekile. Inumi bawamaziko ezomthetho bona ararulule umraro lo okhona emayini kwanje. Ithi ithonyekile ngokuphepha kwabasebenzi abasesengaphasi emgodini.
As a NUM, we are calling for the law enforcement agencies or the police to take strong action against the ringleaders who were responsible for this hostage situation, because they have put the lives of more than 500 workers in serious danger.
Kodwa i-Union yabasebenzi bemayini amkhu iziphikile insolo zokuthi kunabasebenzi abathunjweko emayini. I-Union ithi abasebenzi bayo bayachagala manje lokho bakwenza ngokuhlala emgodini.
Safety of the workers is it's our priority. Management made sure that those workers underground do not have access to food. I mean, the only advice that we can give to those workers is that their safety is our priority. We can't encourage them to sit underground where else they are denied food, meaning we will be actually supporting what the management is intending to achieve. I think these workers did great by resurfacing, ensuring that they are safe, so that if there's a need to take this battle forward, we can do it with an energy.
Mbike sithola ukuthi sebakhitshwe bonke abasebenzi bemayini bebangaphasi emgodini eGold Mine eSprings. Abanye abasebenzi abakhutshwe ekseni bagijinselwe embedlela ezihlukahlukeneko ngonobangela wokuthukwa, ukungadli nokoma.
Omunye ufakazi ecaleni lokubulawa kwakasenzo Meyiwe uLieutenant Solomon Raphadu ekunguye owamukela istatement sokuvuma icala ekuthiwa ngesokthoma sikafakazi wesibili uBongani Ntanzi utshele ikhotho bona uNtanzi wavuma icala ngokuzinikela ngomhla ka-19 kumgwengweni ngo-2020. Esinye sestatement ikhotho esele isizwile sathathwa ngofakazi waphambilini uMagistrata uVivian Cronje ngomhla ka-24 kumgwengweni ngo-2020.
Of experience
uLieutenant Colonel Solomon Raphadu uthi wabizwa lipholisa eliphenyako ukuzokusiza ngestatement esikandanzi estation samapholisa seMoroka eSoweto. uRaphadu uthi umsola wesibili uBongandanzi wafundelwa wonke amalungelo akhe kanti wabuzwa bona uyalifuna igcwethe lizomjamela ngaphambi kokuvuma icala kodwa na uNdanzi wabhala.
I then warned him in terms of section 35 Act 108 of 1996. I then asked him, do you understand that? And he responded, yes, I understand. I then asked him further that, what is that you want to do? He said, I'm still willing to proceed in making a statement.
nanyana kunjalo igqwetha lomsolwa liyakuphikisa lokhu.
His statement was already written, so he was ordered to sign the statement. He was coerced to sign the statement by Colonel Rappard.
By Rappard, okay.
In the presence of the police who assaulted him.
Kanti namhlanje kuseni uadvocate Zandile Mshololo uchuke ngombuzo uLieutenant Colonel Nkosikhona Radebe. Mshololo ugandelela bona umsolwa wokuthoma Moses Biya akhangaziswe ngemphumela yokutshengisa indawo yesehlakalo sobulelesi. Kodwa uRadebe uyakuphika lokho.
And this right that you read to the accused, which is contained in paragraph 2, is incomplete, it's vague, and does not make sense.
My Lord, my answer is I informed him.
Lieutenant Colonel Solomon Rappard usachukwa ngembuzo.
Ikhampani ephakela ngamanzi Rainwater iyelelisa amaSewula Afrika bona achugulule indlela asebenzisa ngayo amanzi. Ikhampani le ithi amanzi amotshwako manengi kanti akunakuthi angasetshenziswa godu. Begodu lokho kufaka igandeleleko ehlelweni elisetshenziswa elingakakhiwa bona litjheje amanzi amotshwako. iRainwater beyikhuluma nababika indaba kanti lokhu kwenzeke ngesikhathi izakhamuzi zeGauteng khulukhulu eSouth Hills neBrixton zihlezi isikhathi eside zinganamanzi.
iRainwater ithi amanzi ayi-42.3% abawaphakela umasipalata yingcenye yamanzi abawalobako ngonobangela wokuvuza kwamaphayiphu adabukileko kunye nokusetshenziswa khulu kwamanzi. Nanyana ukusabaliswa kwamanzi ukukula kumotsheka amanzi amaningi khona kungasemsebenzi wekhampani le kodwana ithi ithole iinsetshenziswa zenithombe ze-satellite ezizokusetshenziswa ukubona indawo la kuvuza khona amanzi msinya. Ikhampani le ikhombela umasipala bona babhadele indleko zamanzi ukuze bararulule umraro wamanzi oseJohannesburg nakwezinye indawo.
The number of municipalities actually have outlined their programs because in the main when you talk about non-revenue water there is an aspect of physical losses to it which simply speaks to plugging the leaks, and that is not necessarily as simple as I make it sound, because in certain instances you have to replace the infrastructure, in certain instances you have to refurbish and repair the infrastructure.
Izakhamuzi zeBrixton ezimveke ndathu ezinganamanzi kwathi zeSouth Hills zahlala pheze inyanga emibili ezinganamanzi kanti lezi sezindawo emibili hlangana nezinye eziningi eJohannesburg ezithindekileko ngokuhlela kwamanzi. iRainwater ithi qobe malanga ikhuluma nomasipala abathindekileko ukufumana insombululo zikanomphelo zomhlagwa wamanzi. Ithi inembhezi ezi-59 ezizokusetshenziswa lokhu akuqondolisa igezi, umotsheke umthangalasisekelo kunye nokusiza ukukhuphula inani lamanzi ngokusebenzisa ihlelo elakhiwe nge-hydraulic ukusiza indawo eziphezulu.
Because remember, you only pump water only when it's necessary, because it costs energy and therefore it costs money to pump and boost the water.
Ungqongqotjhe wezamanzi usenzo Mchunu wethula ihlelo elibizwa nge-water shifting ekukula amanzi afuthuswa khona ukusuka endaweni ekunamanzi amaningi asiwe endaweni ezikhelelwa amanzi.
AmaSewula Afrika amaningi aphakamisa bona ayivalwe indlu yobuzenda beIsrael lapha eSewula Afrika njengoba nobujamo obusolo obuthuwelela.
Mathuwa wodwa eGaza. Kunjalo nje kubonakala kusesekude ukuthi izinto zibuyele ebujameni bekuthomeni. Iphiko lamajoni wezevikeleko leIsrael lithembisa ukusebenzisa amanye amajoni. Ekubeni ngakelinye ihlangothi inkulungwana ngenkulungwana zabantu bayabhubha. Inkhulu zemibusweni zikhombele ukuthi imiphakathi nezinye intshaba ukuthi zihocise ichebiswana lazo neIsrael.
iIsrael eSouth Africa ayihambe. Ayivalwe iembassy mayivalwe.
We want to say to the ANC-led government, let it not be lip service. We call on you to instruct the Minister of Transport to cancel the flight permits of El Al.
Umchochozeli owalwisana nombuso webandlululo uDr Alan Busak uthi iSouth Africa kufanele ingasavumi ukusebenzisana neIsraeli.
We should break all ties with that apartheid state. We should let all their people in that embassy go back. We should recall our ambassador, and we should make clear that as a government we support the BDS program.
Ngokunjalo ne-EFF ithi seyixolele noSpeaker weParliament ukuthi aqindelise ama-ofisi wobuzenda beIsraeli.
First solution is that we must boycott everything Israel. The embassies of Israel must be removed from all progressive countries.
ezinye inkhulu zithi akusinga kokuthoma siphakamisa ukuthi akhe umbuso weSouth Africa ujugulule iofisi yobzenda.
It's unfortunate that the conflict has continued to escalate in the Middle East and in fact threatens to draw the whole region and even extra-regional powers.
Nanyana kunjalo, umzenda weIsraeli oseSouth Africa apha uthi babinge ukuthuthukisa ubudlelwane nelizwe leli.
We need to remember Israel is a democratic country, and as such we respect others people's opinion even if they are very different from ours.
Nasibuya entolo.
If another ambulance is following or is going to fetch the patient in other area and the other one is fetching other patient in the area, so when you're calling it for emergency, it's not going to be available.
Izakhamuzi ezingaphasi kwakamasipalata weSingesebembe eLimpopo zilila nge-ambulance esibhedlela seSilom. Ubukele indaba zesiNdebele ku-SABC 1 na usanda ukufika siyakwamukela nawe. Izakhamuzi zendaweni ezingaphasi kwakamasipalata weSingesebembe eLimpopo zilila ngesizo lama-ambulance emnyangweni wezempilo eLimpopo. Zilila ngokuthi akuna ambulance eyazisakwe esebenzela isibhedlela iSilom hlanu kwe-Low Trihard.
Isibhedlela lesi iSilom sakhiwa ngeminyaka yabo 1940. Singesinye sembhedlela ezisithandathu esingini lesi. Sisiza abantu abavela endaweni ezingaphezulu kwamakhulu amathathu ezingaphasi kwabomasipalata abafana neMakhado, iThulamela. Lesi sililo sibambe nezinye izakhamuzi ezihlala endaweni ezinjengemalamle. Umnyango wezempilo eLimpopo uthi enyangeni ezimbili ezidlulileko uthumele ama-ambulance amatsha ali-10. Kodwa umphakathi walapha uthi abe akunalitho elichigulekileko lapha. Ubaba lo uthi ukateleleke ukuthi aphekelele omunye umma ngevenakhe wamgijimisela esibhedlela atloga isizo lamsinya.
I received a call from a lady who works at Mata Clinic. She called me and told me that there is a woman who is in labor and has to rush to hospital.
We are not happy as residents who receive medical service from Silom Hospital because of ambulances that are forever not available.
Abaholi bomphakathi walapha bathi kuhle mabili ama-ambulance asebenza ngeshift yinye.
When we try to find out, we find that it's only 4 people who are working per shift. It means that if another ambulance is following or is going to fetch the patient in other area and the other one is fetching other patient in the area, so when you're calling it for emergency, it's not going to be available.
Umnyango wezempilo uyiphendule ngokuhlathulula indlela asebenza ngakhona.
It's not true that we've got only 2 ambulances working at Silom EMS station. We've got up to 10 ambulances currently that are there. We've just donated 10 ambulances to that station. So what people need to understand is that EMS workers work according to shifts. So currently at the station we've got up to 12 crews.
Uthi umnyango wezempilo usaraka ngokuthumela ama-ambulance nakezinye imbhedlela.
Izakhamuzi zaku-Ward 6 kumasipalata weThaba Chwe weSabi eMpumalanga zithemba bona amavoti wazo azokuletha imiphumela emihle. Izakhamuzi zivotele ikhansela elitsha namhlanje. Umbikendaba wethu Nhlanhla Jele noSokhemeri Umzo Goqwana bebalapho.
Leli ngelinye ithuba lokuthi abantu bakhethe ikhansela. Izakhamuzi zibonakele zikulinde ngamehlo abovu ukubeka ithwawo lazo. Inhlangano ezihlukahlukeneko zepolitiki bezinabajameli. Bonke nje bafuna ukuphatha iwadeli. Nanyana kunjalo ukuchuguluka kweinkhundla zamakhansela kuletha umraro ezakhamuzini. Ezikufuna konje machuguluko endaweni yabo.
Kudala sikhona lapha sithi silungisa into siyahluleka. Siyalungisa siyahluleka. Asathi kwanyala ukuthi kumbe kutazivumela sathi. Sizamile ukuvota ukuthi kumbe sitophumelela. Bantu abethu abasebenzi, bantu abethu sebasitshontshela ngoba abasebenzi. besicela ukuthi nakuvuleka nyana imisebenzi badobhadobhe
la sihlala khona akunamanti akunamigwaqo igezi kude nyalo sinana inmanzi singana gezi enkanini 3 mikhukhu iyasha ngenzabe ukuthi silayitha amakhandle
iward 6 ikhe yaphathwa abajameli abahlukahlukeneko benhlangano zepolitiki.
Sifiso sethu bekuthi inhlangano iphumelele ANC ngoba kwayona kudzala in-power, it's just that ukuthi ngoba sinale inkinga yala ewardini bese kunethi inhlangano letinye letincane yabona mara siyathemba ukuthi njengoba sisebenzile la groundini konke kuzohamba ngehlelo.
Imiphumela yokuvota kulindeleke bona iphume ngelanga elilandela lokubalwa kwamavoti. Kusenjalo emavotini akhethekileko kubalwe bona babe yi-60% abavotileko.
Ilanga lokuvota la wonke sicucutela nalabo labangakhonanga ukuvota itolo ukuthi bavumelekile ukuthi bangeta futhi batovota namuhla baphathe bomatisi babo babe naminyaka lengi-18 kuyetulu babe bani lababhalisile kuleti teshi leto labaya kudo. So i-voter turnout lesilinzele namuhla njengoba sengishilo silinzele kufika ku-60 kuya ku-70%.
Njengombana amakhetho wokukhibelela la angowesithathu esiphandeni esi ethemeni le sekuzobonakala khona bona umraro wezenzelwa zomphakathi uzakulungiswa nakufika ikhansela elitsha. Ngingonhlanhla Jele weindaba ze-SABC eSabi Mpumalanga.
Amapholisa weThekwini kwaZulu Natal adumuze abulala abantu ababili ngemva kwesehlakalo sokudumuzana eMarian Hill eNtshonalanga yeDrobheli ekseni. Kuthiwa abatsha amapholisa afumene ilwazi elimalungana nesiqhema sabantu abazibandakanya ezenzweni zobulelesi endaweni le. Amapholisa athi abasola baragelelwe ngaphakathi kwendlu ethile kweLuganda. Amapholisa athe nakangena emzini lo abasola babahlangabeza ngokudumuza. Amapholisa nawo azibuyiselela.
At 3 o'clock this morning, police officers from Mariannhill approached the house and requested entry from the suspects. The occupants of the home opened fire at the police officers through the windows, and there was an exchange of gunfire. Both suspects, who are in their 20s, who were in the house at that time, were fatally wounded during the shootout. 2 9mm pistols were found in the suspects' possession. Police at Mariannhill are investigating cases of attempted murder, unlawful possession of firearms and ammunition, as well as an inquest.
Kezemali ranta linzinzile nalinganisana ezinye imali ezikulu. Kezemidlalo amaSewula Afrika abeke ithemba lawo esiqhemeni samabhokobhoko ukuthi abuye nebhigiri yephasi njengoba ayokuqalana neNew Zealand emidlalweni wamafinali webhigiri yephasi eFrance. Lo mdlalo uyithwaya mlando njengoba azilingana phatsi inqhemezi.
Okamehlo sekalindele ukubukela umdlalo wamavunda etatawini elizobelizele. IParis inerekhodi elihle ngomlando wensetshenziswa namatatawu asingathi imidlalo edumileko. Njengekundla lapha amabhokobhoko athumba khona ibhigiri yango 2007. Umdlalo kamakhakhulwararhwe ngothandwa kakhulu kilelizwe. Ngikho kanye okukhuthaza abadlali bamabhokobhoko ukuthi babe nelukuluku kilomdlalo abaya kiwo.
I suppose the start is always a good thing. I would say the most important thing is to finish well. Obviously, because the game has only been won in the 80th minute, or sometimes it might be longer. But it's obviously a thing that we concentrate on and we will work on.
Abadlali bamabhokobhoko bathi bebavele balindele ukuthi bangahle bahlangane neAll Blacks kumafinali.
It's just part of a game day against New Zealand. You know, it's one of the things you have to face. And actually, I played that game at Twickenham. It's my first time facing the Haka, and it was a cool experience.
Ngendlela abathandi nabalandeli bawulindele ngakhona lo mdlalo. Ivekele bayibona engasuthi bakhambela buthaka.
Ekhasini lethu le-Facebook sibuze bona uzibona njani ingwenya ezimbili ezihlangana ngomgqibelo emidlalweni webhigiri yephasi kaMakhakhulararhwe. Nakumbono wakho uyalandela mbukeli.
Springbok nasikadlala ngale ndlela le edlale ngayo i2 games leya edluleko. Sokutophikinga izosibetha iNew Zealand.
Uma singaqinisekisa nje ukuthi ayenzeki lento esiyibonileyo 1 point and then go lo emagame lakadlula. Hayi masingaya ngaleyo mqondo iNew Zealand izosichitha elikakhulu.
Mina ngiyathemba vele ukuthi iyabuya indebe bazokwazi ukuyivikela ngomgcibelo ngendlela abadlala ngakhona bayayimisela.
Amabhokobhoko azawina azayikhusele le ndebe yawo msasa azawubuya nayo.
Umbono ngewombukeli SABC ayizukuthesa umlando ngokuziphendula ngombono wombukeli. Ngaphambi kokuthi isikhambe asilunguze bona ehlelweni sibuya nabazumi kuKokwezi FM bazabe baphethe iziphi indaba manje. Sibuni uphetheni ngapho.
Siyathokoza Cedric silotshisa nombukeli kodwa sithome sitsho ukuthi ihlelo lethu namhlanje lizokuthoma ngemva kwesikhathi sokulawulwa umdlalo webholo erarhwako oragela phambili njenganje. Siyokhulumisana nebakwa-Post Bank kuvela ukuthi abantu laba abahola imali yesondlo sikahulumende amakarada la abawaphathako wombala ogolide aphelelwa sikhathi ngasikade. Ngale kwalokho izakhamuzi zenarha le ziveza ukuthi zikulungele ukuthi kungajingwa emakhethweni wangomnyaka ozako. Ezibuhlungu ngilezi zalapha esifundeni seGauteng la kuvela khona ukuthi kunomunye umfundi ekuvela ukuthi batsho uzibulele. Kunensolo zokuthi batsho umfundi lo bekade yatheliswa esikolweni. Lezi nezinye zokuzwakala khona lapha kuKokwezi FM.
Sithokozile Sibu, ziphelela laphaza namhlanje ungaphunda ngeziswati kusasa ngesikhathi esifanayo. Akwande umuthi.
Cedric sithokozile busuku namhlanje kuhle khulu bambala kunalethi esikalindela siyabona ukuthi nokho ke imimoya igijima nje kwaphela nakusasa isazokuragela phambili njalo imoya leya ekhona sihlokomele khulu bambala nasikhona ngemfundeni ngemfunda nokho ke sihlokomele sikamaphakathi nenarha lapho kwaPinten boBloemfontein sikathume isihlahlweni esishisa ngombana kungatsha amadlelo ngapha amazinga okuchisa ke siqale ukuthi anjani liyachisa ePitori liyachisa eBrooklyn.